And with your Pecos League recap of Game 2 of the Pecos League Championship Series, I'm your host, Joey Dean. San Rafael with a 1-0 advantage over Tucson. Top of the second inning, Fred Buxton with an RBI double gives them a 1-0 advantage as Mark Hernandez scores. 3 batters later, it would be Keith Whitaker with an RBI single, scoring Fred Buxton, makes it 2-0 in favor of San Rafael. Another 3 batters later, John Pecos with a 2 RBI single. He would end up getting thrown out at second base, but not before Aki Buxton and Keith Whitaker scored to make it 4-0 Pacifics. Bottom of the second inning, Cedric Renaud, RBI single, gets Tucson on the board as Antonio Fernandez scored. Brian Ledesma would score on a balk, and then Marquise Wood with an RBI single, scoring Cedric Renaud, makes it 4-3. Each team would plate 2 runs in the third inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Anthony Manacero with an RBI single as he beats out the throw. Marquise Wood would score, ties this ball game up at 6. Go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Marquise Wood at the plate. 2 RBI single from him after the throwing error. Makes it 8-6. In favor of Tucson as Cedric Renaud and Nate Nacarado score. The very next batter is Jacob Elizondo. He hits an RBI double. Makes it 9-6 in favor of the Saguaros as Marquise Wood would come to score. Tucson plays 5 runs in the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, a 12-6 game. Jorge Lopez Rios with a 2 RBI single. Makes it 12-8. Later, pinch hitter Geno Hutchinson with an 2 RBI double. Suddenly it's a 12-11 ball game. 2 batters later, Chris Wright would change that. A 2 RBI single gives San Rafael a 13-12 lead in a 7-run inning. But the bottom of the 8th, Hal Perez would get hit by a pitch to tie the game. Then a balk would score Gavi Perez-Torres. Then Brian Ledesma at the plate, an RBI single, extends the lead to 16-13. That's how it ends up as Tucson evens this series with San Rafael, forcing an all-deciding Game 3 on Monday. Join us again next time for another Pecos League recap.